Hey, it's Doug Shumway, Sweet One Media, and in this screencast we're going to talk about the move function versus the copy function and how they're very similar, but they're also very different in some ways. So the first thing we want to tackle is the move function. And let's say I'm going to go here to the home page, and you get to go to the agenda map here. This is where we can actually see the upcoming meetings and also our no agenda assigned area. That is like the tabled area, so something that has not been assigned to an agenda. So you'll be able to see your agenda under listing for this particular one here. Let's say the consider the paperless agenda management solution, which is the one we want to move. The move function is if you want to move it from one meeting to the next. For example, let's say you put in the system, you think it's going to be on the 18th meeting, and you want to slide it to the following meeting, which is on the 7th, as an example. Or if you want to, you know what, I need to table it because I'm not sure what meeting this is going to be on. So that's another example of the move function. And it's really easy. So right here is our item. There's a button here called move. If I want to move it down to no agenda assigned, I just pick no agenda assigned and hit the save button. Now if I'm moving it to another meeting, I would pick the meeting date and pick the section I want to place it into. And also, as a default, I should actually check update the item layout and update the item reports. What that'll do is when it copies it to a different agenda, it'll automatically reformat it so it's in the correct item layout and also has the correct item report associated with that particular agenda. For example, if you move it from planning and zoning to city council would be an example, and you want it to automatically update. So that's how you can actually move it from one meeting to the other, or move something from a table to agenda, or move it from agenda to a tabled area. Now, the copy function, I'm just going to go in here and actually open this one up. The copy function is if you want to create an identical copy of it and then tweak it. For example, let's say you're playing zoning and you have a lot of very similar items. If you want to basically use this one, you can actually hit the copy function, and it's going to make a copy of it and ask you what meeting you want to put it on, which section you want to have it under. Okay. And then you can actually make changes to this. We're not talking about agenda management solution. We're talking about the firewall system we're thinking about purchasing. So you can see how I can make tweaks to this. But another level of the copy function we allow you to do is actually determine which tabs do you want to copy. So you actually select all the tabs, or say, you know what, I only want the documents, I don't want the fiscal, I don't want the custom information. So this tells the system which tabs to copy over as well. So the whole point of it is not having to recreate the wheel every time. Take what you've already done, copy it, tweak it, and then be done with it. So that's really the difference between the move function. You're actually moving it from one meeting to the next. Copy is making an identical copy and changing it from one meeting to another meeting. So it still remains on both meetings. Now, that's pretty much it. Thanks.